There's also a dessert in there. Now you should try the dessert. That's my only. What's the best part?
Jared is on an incredible diet.
Yeah.
And literally isn't allowed to have fun. Oh yeah, here I am, Jared.
Hi.
On 2 weeks in a row. John, 2 weeks in a row. Although John didn't say much last week.
Was I in it?
Yeah, you're on it, briefly.
Tag me?
I got a new hat. You like my hat, John?
It's the best hat I've ever seen you wear.
Wow.
That's a good one.
That's probably the only hat you've ever seen me wear.
I saw you wear that Seattle Seahawks.
Oh yeah. So I went and got some hats. I like hats. I just don't normally wear them because everyone loves my hair so much.
I love hats because I have horrible hair.
Oh. So we're headed downtown. All right, so John, Jared,
Jesse?
me, wearing my hat, and going to
crash.
Just to crash for a couple hours.
hear some music, maybe have an ale, or some other beverage
Spirit.
of some kind. We're downtown Edmonton.
Yeah, 'cause it tastes like you. I want to drown myself.
There's an open mic. Some bands are playing. Pretty cool so far.
Yeah, very cool actually. Performing later, the three of us. Yeah.
I think we're gonna perform.
Again?
That might not go into the
No. Maybe our own like private collection.
It's funny how we just kind of like expect people to fix all these problems for us that we see. There's a lot of problems, yes. Just because I voted a certain way, they're supposed to fix all my problems. I don't think that's how it works. Hi guys. I know I'm jumping right into this, but I thought about something today. What are we doing for ourselves to help ourselves? Are we even doing that? Or are we just expecting others to fix everything for us? I talked about it a few weeks ago, but being entitled is something that is actually killing a generation. It doesn't just go with like parents to kids, it's everywhere. Employers to employees, governments to the people. If you just live your life expecting everybody else to fix what's wrong in your life, you're gonna be disappointed for a long, long time. In fact, because we're waiting for that to happen, waiting for a government to change or some boss or manager to get fired, waiting for that to happen, thinking that'll fix it is in fact the problem. That's you today, thinking that your life is only gonna be better if someone else either comes or goes. Uh-oh, I'm talking to you.
If you know this one, you can sing along. Steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Steady as she goes.
That was courtesy of Jared Sykes, cinematographer extraordinaire.
Jared Sites, Infinity.com. You can follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and the Facebooks at Jared Sites.
Oh, give me the people to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
Okay, I'm here with Kaylin. She played tonight.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing?
I've been performing for about 5 years.
Cool. How do they find you on social media?
Kalen Coalition.
Check her out.
Thank you.
All right, we had a great time downtown Edmonton.
I had fun.
Yep.
I had fun.
Well,
John?
I had a lot of fun as well.
We had a good time, and we're right
Not a
down,
long time.
Not a long time. We're right downtown Edmonton, though. The arena's just back over there. if
I'm
you
just
might
trying to
remember
get in the shot. I'm trying to get in the shot. Not getting much FaceTime here.
That was a joke. Oh man.
Got some pancakes.
So right off the top, I talked about If you have an issue going on in your life and you want to see change, what are you doing to make that happen? And the problem being is that most people are waiting for someone else to fix it for them. Hey, let me just say that there's so many nice people in the world. There's so many generous people in the world. So many people willing to give their time and their resources and their knowledge to you. And you should reach out to those people. But there is a day that comes that we need to decide for ourselves how our life is going to go. Can we decipher who's going to live or die in our lives? No. You can't predict those things. You can't predict certain events from happening. That's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about is how do you respond to those events? Because really, that's the only thing I have control of. I'm able to respond a certain way, but what happens if you get fired from your job? What happens if the government that you don't like gets elected? How do you respond? How do you move forward? How do you actually start to overcome and keep living your life the way you should live your life? Or do you just give in and start to blame everyone else for why you are not successful yet? I'm coming after a bigger issue here. Next segment, I'm gonna nail it. Let's go. Okay, everyone. Going to the Taste of Spruce Grove.
And we're all wearing hats.
We're wearing hats because it's hat day. And yeah, we're going to go to Spruce Groves and taste some tastes of it. Wonder what it tastes like. Oh, I need a new battery. Hold on.
You gonna leave us here with that thing on?
We'll be here.
Open the doors. Air this place out.
Just east of Smoky Mike's. Grab tickets, check out everything that all of our Spruce Grove vendors have to offer.
Taste of Spruce Grove. John's already tasting Spruce Grove, as is Nikki. I'm going to taste some Spruce Grove too. Tastes delightful. Here they are in the bus. They're gonna make my drink.
All right, that is yours, and that is yours.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
See you guys later.
See you later.
I got some sushis from my favorite sushi place in town, and I can't open it. There we go. Nope. John,
Double fisted.
double drinks. Nikki, double fisting it. Where's my drinks, guys?
Oh. Sorry about that.
All right, cheers. Taste of the liquor store. Tasting of Spruce Groves.
Yeah.
There's John, there's Nikki. And what, John?
We're tasting out.
Yeah, we tasted most of Spruce Grove. Okay, well, that was fun. See you next year, Spruce Grove tasting. Taste of Spruce Groves, Alberta's, Canada's.
150th year.
It's the 150th year of Canada, which that episode's coming up very soon. Stay tuned. Being successful is something that most people want. The real problem is that most people feel they're entitled to it just because they live in a certain place or come from a certain family. It just isn't the case. I'm sorry to say it, but there's a lot more involved in being successful. The real key to success is how well are you able to respond and to react to things that don't work out your way? When you look at the successful people throughout history, they all had hardships, they all had things they had to go through, but the cool thing was, they didn't start to blame other people. They took it on themselves. Even if it wasn't their fault, they waded through the mud, they waded through the garbage to get where they needed to go. Let me ask you this. How determined are you to get to where you need to go? I think the real test is if you're willing to put up and wade through the crap, you're probably really gonna get there. If you think someone else needs to be the one to unlock it for you, there's a good chance you're not gonna get there. Here's something easy. For those of you that are on like social media and you post something that you think should do really well and it doesn't, you don't get the likes, you don't get the comments, you don't get the recognition from other people. What does it do to you? I struggle with this too. This is something that I constantly have to deal with, but I keep putting it out there. Why? Listen to me. When you overcome these things, when you overcome these difficult situations, the life that you will get after the fact is incredible. In fact, it's like food to get you to the next hurdle, and the one after that, and the one after that. Hey, you get enough of those hurdles, you start to succeed. In fact, let me redefine something for you. Every time you jump the hurdle, every time you get through the muck, every time you get back up off the ground and dust yourself off, you're successful. Don't blame someone else. Take ownership today and be successful. See ya.
And the guy kind of just looks at me puzzled, looks down again, looks back to me. He says, "Diet? What color is it now?"
I don't think I can
I'm
put
not
that
sure
on
if
the
that was
vlog.
a true story.